Okay, before we get started on adding color to your 1 point perspective shape drawings, I want to go over a value scale. Value scale is used by artists so that they can develop a range of tones or darkness or lightness to a color. You see this in drawings, you see this in paintings. I would prefer that for this project, you use color pencils. It really is much better for establishing value than markers would be. If you don't have colored pencils, maybe you could try crayons, okay? So when you're establishing value, I'm just going to show you a little example here. The idea with value is that you start with the strongest or darkest value and gradually work your way down, or start with the lightest value and gradually work your way up. These three boxes were colored with the same pencil. So I started with a pale gray to a medium gray to the darkest, almost blackish gray. Now, here it is in color. I did a light blue, the palest value. The mid-tone value is that color that's in between the first two, the first and the last, and then the darkest blue. So now I'm going to do another one. And I'm going to, and this sheet, by the way, is included as something you can download and print out, or you can simply draw 3 squares on a different sheet of paper and do your value scale there. So let me put this back here for a minute. I'm going to choose a different color, and I'm just going to put a line right here between, just so I can split this into 2, so I could do more value scales. Different colors. So let's start with red. And again, if you're using color pencils, which is ideal for this project, the way you create value is by the pressure that you put on your pencil. The heavier you press down on that pencil, the darker and more intense the value will be. It doesn't matter if it's a red, a yellow, blue, black. This is the darkest value for this particular red. Now, come over here. I'm going to do the same thing, but this time I'm not going to press quite as hard, and you can see I can end up getting more of a mid-tone value, which is the goal here, is to gradually work your way down by learning how to control the pressure on your pencil. So that's your mid-tone value. And then finally, we want to get the lightest value of red. And this is like you're just dragging a feather along the top of the table. It's very soft, it's very light. It's still there, it's still the red color we started with, but it's the lightest value. You can have a longer scale with 10 squares. I just wanted you to practice with 3. And this is a way for you to prepare for shading in your geometric shapes in your 1-point perspective drawing from last class. And I'll walk you through that next. Make sure you finish this so I can see how you can apply it in your 1-point perspective drawing.